So guys, before we get started, don't forget we do have that amazing discount code thanks to Tier 0 Games going on right now, and all you have to do is put in ZW Games 5 to get 5% discount on your total order at tier0games.com. The links will be in the description below.
Hey YouTube, this is Joe from Synchros Games, and I do apologise for the way that I'm sounding today. I don't know what I'm coming down with, cold, hay fever, but something is just destroyed my throat since yesterday on Sunday, and yeah, I sound terrible, but I had to bring this profile to you guys. I took DDDs to my locals yesterday, and I'm very happy with the way that it performed. I came third place, getting 3 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss. My loss was to Orcus, that I feel like I could have made to game 3 at least, if he hadn't opened with the Twin Twisters to pop my Super Potty. But that is that, you know, luck is luck, you know what I mean. Stuff happens. And my draw was to Thunder Dragon. We made it to game 3. I took my turn. I couldn't deal any damage to him. Luckily, I didn't burn myself. It went to his turn. He's on his main phase, and time got called, and he couldn't burn me. Obviously, it's Thunder Dragons. So then we got the draw. But I have to firstly make a good shout out to my friend Carl Zephyr Games. So Carl, thanks again, man, for convincing me to play this deck again. It's not to say that I'm not always looking at this deck. I'm always looking at this deck. I'm always trying to improve it. But he convinced me to really take a good look at it again until, like, you know, the rockets come out, and I'm like stuck playing that because I love dragons and I love rockets. So did look at some profiles, you know, did a little research, made my own builds and took my, you know, like that kind of thing, and I knuckled down to this build, and it worked really well. Again, sorry for my voice. My voice is terrible. I hope you can all hear me. Well, according to the system, it says like I've got decent voice volume, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so I'm gonna run through the profile. Obviously, you know, good, you know, note to this guy. Hope we get him soon. And it's great that I'm playing this deck again. I picked this up because High Flame King's getting a super reprint in the Mega Tins, or the Gold Sarcophagus Tins, and I can't wait to pick up a playset. That thing's going to look gorgeous. So, with all that said and done, let's crack on into it. For the level 8 pendulums, we have 3 Ragnarok. You gotta have Ragnarok. Ragnarok is so important. He's like your basis of all your combos. And this guy, along with Thomas, are really important for a monster that we have in the extra deck. Like this monster put in so much work. Like, I love it. I used to play it before. Don't know why I took him out. This guy really fixes your hands, and Thomas helps you do that, and it's just absolutely amazing. For the rest of the pendulums, we have the 3 Copernicus. With the introduction of Alamarage Salamangreat. This guy is like really good to, you know, if your hand supports him. Like, this guy is really good as a first turn play, because you can almost summon this foolish monster and then link straight into Alamarage, and then you've just unlocked a link zone for you, and your foolish your grave. You can continue with your plays. Like, this guy's really good. And then, you know, to round up the pendulums, you obviously your free Kepler. We don't play Link Reaper anymore to make this to use this guy with, because Alamarage is just overall better for this deck. Like, Link Reaper is good if your whole deck's just based around level 1s, and, like, you know, you're constantly using level 1s. But with this, we do have Copernicus, and sometimes you do have to open with Copernicus. And if you have Link Reaper in your extra deck, you can't go off with it. You know, I mean, you had to then waste your first fusion summon to go into a Link 2 to then help hopefully extend your boards. But, you know, all of this is just, like, these two just prove how good Alamarage is in this deck. Like, Alamarage is a really good card. Really glad that we got it. So moving on to the rest, we have 3 Spell Slimes and 2 Necro Slimes. Like, these are the only slimes that you need. Necro Slime is perfect at 2. You don't really need to have 3. I never needed the third one. 2 was perfectly fine. I played Vice Typhon instead. This enables you to basically fusion summon from the graveyard twice, whereas if you just play 3 Necro Slimes and no Vice Typhon, you can only fusion summon from the graveyard once unless you count Swamp King as a way of that, which then, by that logic, I have 3 ways to fusion summon from the graveyard in one turn, because I have multiples of these. Then we have 3 Lamias and 1 Ghost for our tuners. Ghost is absolutely phenomenal. I love Ghost. Ghost did really well at the tournament yesterday. Just being able to just ditch those extra copies, you know, blocking certain effects. Like, this guy is really, really good. I'm really glad I'm still playing him. You need the extra tuner count anyways, but sometimes the level 2 is not that great. Sometimes I do wish that he was a level 1, but you know, being able to go from just a standard Flame King into a Siegfried and then foolish something else again, because it's not once per turn as well, so you can really use and abuse this guy. So I am going to be taking some water as I go. I need to refresh the throat. To round up the monsters, PSY-Frame package. This package was so good. I love it. Most of your plays start off with Gate. Like, it's just logical. Most DD plays start with Gate, and you need Gate to resolve. And the PSY-Frame package helps you do that, and the PSY-Frame package is absolutely beast. I love it. Along with the Link monster, I will explain a bit more of the Link monster, and I will explain its downside that I did run into. But overall, the PSY-Frame package was really good. I'm really happy that I was playing this. I will probably tech in. I'm thinking of taking an emergency teleport, just because the level 2 tuner would have came up a lot sometimes. Like, I just needed a tuner, and even the level 2 needed it. But and just like extra bodies on board, this guy can only be summoned through a card effect. So I'm thinking of taking in an E-Tele, so that way I can resolve one PSY-Frame Gamma naturally, and then the E-Tele helps me get into another PSY-Frame Gamma, which I can use for a Synchros summon or just Link material. So I'm thinking of taking it now. I'll see how it goes. But in my head it's a thing. In my head it works. Moving on to spells. 3 gates and 1 Swamp King. These are the contracts you play. These are the only contracts you play. I was playing around with like in previous builds, a bit more pendulum focused with the Chaos King Apocalypse. I was taking in I was trying out the Forbidden contract with the Swamp King, along with the Dark contract with Yam Mikai. It's just like one-offs. Like, the Forbidden contract was actually pretty good. But it was only pretty good because I was playing the Chaos Apocalypse. Like, if I wasn't playing Chaos Apocalypse, I don't think I would nearly resolve that card as much. But it was alright. It was alright. More draw power. We have 3 Allure of Darkness. You know, standard. Everything in here is a dark or the Sign-Free package. 2 Desires. Didn't actually see it. Didn't actually resolve it. I resolved it in my first game actually, and it was alright. You have to play it, unfortunately. 1 for 1, because it's one Foolish Barrel, because it's that one. And the one where I was actually playing 2 copies, but I took the second copy out to fit in the PSY-Frame package. But it's actually pretty good as a one-off. Just because, you know, you normal summon your Kepler, you get your search of your Gator, you can play Wild Thou, you can search your Necro Slime. And now Gate has less things that it has to try and search, just because Wild Thou searched the other copy. Though, if I want to put in the E-Tele, I'd probably take this card out and put the E-Tele in. Just because being able to get that extra PSY-Frame on board to do my Synchros and my Links could be a bit more beneficial than the other way of Thou. Or I might just play a 41 card deck. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Lots of testing to do. But the 1 copy of Way of Thou is actually pretty good. And to round up the spells in the main deck overall is 3 Called by the Graves. You've got to play Called by the Graves because you know, you don't want your plays to be stopped by hand traps. Those blasted hand traps. We don't play any hand traps ourselves. We don't play infinite permanents because we can't fit them in. The deck like is very tight as it is. I do play them in the side deck, and I'll explain what I took out from my side deck, so that way you guys get good understandings on what to take out. When you're siding in your cards for best consistency, I'll explain. It's a very weird way, but again, shout outs to Carl for this one. He showed me how to side deck years ago, and I stuck to it, and it's always helped me out. It's always remained the way to side for me. So I'll explain at the end. So extra deck, where all the magic happens. Moving on to fusion, starting off with, we play 2 normal Genghis and 1 high flame king Genghis, and that's all you play. Though I am gonna swap out one thing to put in a Diarch. Well, I'm thinking about putting in Diarch. I might put in extra Synchro, but to be honest, I never really needed at the tournament and more fusion monsters. These were the only ones I actually needed, and I can't wait for his super print. It's gonna look gorgeous. But these are the only ones I needed. These are the only ones you actually do need. Sometimes you think Diarch needs to be played, but to be honest, it's very rare that you actually do need the Diarch. And so these were perfect. Like, I didn't really need anything else. Moving on to the XCs, we have the obvious YUGIOH, because you know YUGIOH for a game is perfect. Hope Dragon Titanic Galaxy, and the Magic Monster Coach King Giant Trainer. He's back in the extra deck, and I love it. This guy is absolutely phenomenal. He was absolutely phenomenal. Sorry, so sorry, guys. He was just absolutely beast. I love him. Sorry, guys. I need more water. Yeah, he was just absolutely beast. As I'll show you at the end, the 3-card combo that helps you not only get into this guy, but set up for your link too. Like this guy is just absolutely wonderful. I love it. Being able to net those extra draws, dig in further into your combo pieces, while not only burning your opponent for damage. So if you're into time, and you can make this guy, you know, you're winning, you're in the game. You're gonna probably win that game. And yeah, just being able to continue with your plays, this guy is just absolutely wonderful. I love him. I don't think I'm ever going to take him out again. And like, maybe unless we get this guy. You know, he'll probably come out. I don't know. Synchros, Odd Ice Meteor Burst Dragon, Gas King Alexander, Siegfried, Savage Dragon. I replaced Savage Dragon over Crystal just because this guy is easier to make. You can make him most of the times. And at the very minimum, he's going to get 1 counter because you'll have your Autumn Mirage engraved. So he'll at least get 1 negate, which is really all you need at times. And I play the Brightest Armageddon because in testing I could make this guy, and when you make this guy, your board is safe pretty much because none of your board can be targeted by card effects. He's a 3/5 beat stick as well, and at the very least, if he does get outed, he is a low scale, so you've got that to benefit you as well. So these are the only Synchros that I was playing. I'm thinking of taking out the Brightest Armageddon, putting in something else. Maybe I might put the Crystal Wing back in. I don't know. I might put an extra Link Monster. Or the extra Fusion. It's a hit and miss, but I did really enjoy this package. Like, at the very least, these 4 were amazing. So we'll see how it goes. And for links, the Autumn Mirage, like I've been praising this guy all video, but this guy is absolutely phenomenal. There's a simple normal summoned link material of 1,000 or less, which your Kepler and your Copernicus come across. Heck, even your Lamia and your Necros lines, like literally all your lower monsters can make this guy. And then he unlocks the zone for you, which is really, really good. The PSY-Frame Gear Lamba. PSY-Frame Lord Lamba. This thing was amazing. The only downside to this is that when you do make it, it's pretty much shouting out, hey, I have a Gamma in hand, and I want to play it, so I'm making this guy. And so that's the only thing that it says that's the downside to it. But it's not really its fault. It's just, you know, like players are, you know, smart at times, so they can kind of guess. That's the only negatives, guy. But if you can back this thing up with negates as well, like even if it's just like a Siegfried and a Savage Dragon or a Siegfried and Titanic, any of that, then you're pretty safe. Like you're pretty good. I play the 1 beat cop for just for the genericness, you know, like Link 2 and actually has an effect. So I'm playing that. And then the thing, unfortunately, for budget players, you gotta play this. You gotta play Appaloosa. Appaloosa is just so good. The main issue that DDs was struggling with in Master Rule 4 is that DDs are great at doing 3 negate boards. Like DDs are known for 3 negate boards. But because of Master Rule 4, one of those 3 negates has to go to a Link monster to unlock the zones for your other 2 negates. And the best thing we had at times was like the Metaphors Link and the Deco Talker. Deco Talker is alright, but unless your opponent's targeting and you've used your negators already, he's not going to negate anything. But Appaloosa helps make those 3 negate boards, because now that Link monster is a negate in its own. And not only just 1 negate, it could be 4 negates. And 4 monster negates at 3200 attack points at the start is beast. And I love this card so much. This card came in clutch all day, especially against the Goki matchup. Like, it's a weird board and it sounds silly, but like, he went first and he built up a board of the Giant Ogre, so that's a Link 4 and can't be killed in battle, and is unaffected by monster threats of equal or less attack. And he had the Fire Prison in play. This was like this is Mark Hagworth. You know, giving you a little shout out there, man. I taught him. I gave him the tech of the Fire Prison at first, like years ago. Saying like if you could build your big Link, which you can do easily, and you put this in play, your opponent can't Link summon this, so you can make a Link 4. So he had that against me. I'm thinking, oh crap, I don't know. How can I get over this? I need to Link summon. I can't make my big boards. Luckily, I managed to make Appaloosa, and Appaloosa managed to then allow me to, keep going. I have the 4 negates now on board at 32. I still can't take out the Giant Ogre, but I managed to then make a Kali Yuga afterwards. Kali Yuga just negated everything, beat over the Giant Ogre, and then pass turn. Like, yes, Appaloosa there was then at 0 points, but now I got the Link 4. Like, I got the Link 4 with some background, a cool by the Grey set, so I was able to then win the game from there. Like, Appaloosa, just like small instances like that with just its markers, but Appaloosa is absolutely phenomenal. I love it. And the fact that it just takes 2+ with different names. Like, I'm praising this thing, and I shouldn't do, because I'm a budget player at heart, and this thing hurts the bank. Like, this thing really hurts. I managed to get it for 42 online on eBay, because I managed to get a good deal out of it, but it was worth it. And if you guys have that mindset of like, you don't mind paying the extra cash or something that's really, really good, this thing's worth it. You just need 1 copy of it, that's all you need, and then you're set for life pretty much. So this thing's really, really good. I really, really enjoy it. If you pull it, keep it, seriously, keep it. Like, unless you're like Danny, where you're thinking of getting a bowl sword and you pull this, like, she did yesterday. Like, you can then do that straight up trade, but Basil's getting a reprint, so he's happy with that, I'm sure. So guys, I'm going to quickly show you the 3-card combo, which ends on your Coach King instead of for the Link 2. I do apologise as well for this video being long. It's just been a while. Like, oh god, I just need fucking, sorry, I swear, I just need 2-minute video, like 20-minute video, but I'm just going to quickly run through this 3-card combo, which ends on your Coach King. So, if you open up with these 3 cards in hand, you can do it. You set your Ragnarok and scale, you use your Swirl Slime with your Thomas, and you'll make your soon-to-be super High Flame King. Like, I'm going to keep saying that until I get it. Then you use your Ragnarok's Pendulum Scale. Since you summon a DD, you can special summon DD from your graveyard. You special summon your Savant Thomas, and then your High Flame King activates, summoning back your Swirl Slime. It sounds weird, but trust me. Then your Savant Thomas, you can pretty much see where this is going. You pop your Ragnarok, summon another Ragnarok. Oh look, I got 3 level 8s on board. Overlay all 3 into your Coach King. Coach King can activate thrice per turn, but bear in mind you can't touch your battle phase that turn. And it's vice versa. If you conduct your battle phase, then make this, you can't use this effect. You can use this effect thrice per turn to draw yourself 3 cards. And then burn your opponent for damage. 800 per monster you draw. So if you draw like all monsters, that's 2400 points of damage. Your opponent's taking smack to the face. And then you built your hand again. And then you ended with 2 monsters on board, which you can then link off into, like, let's say your PSY-Frame board, Gamba. If you then draw into your Gamma is now live for you to play, which I actually did against the Thunder Dragon matchup. I drew into the Gamma. Obviously I had to prove that I drew monsters, so to burn him, so I showed him the Gamma and I was like, look, I got a Gamma and I made this, and he's like, oh look, you can now activate it. I'm like, yep, I've now got a negate, essentially, thanks to the number. So that, guys, is the deck profile and the short little combo. And I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm certainly enjoying DDs again. Like, the love for this deck is being restored. It's not its fault, because you know, the hands I was just getting, my previous testings were just not that great. But the DDs is back, man, and I'm really glad it's back. So, guys, like and comment on this video. Again, I'm sorry for my voice. But I hope you can actually hear me. At the very least, you're seeing the cards. So, like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned to the channel. We're going to give you loads of videos, rocket related, meta related, gold sarcophagus related, openings, all that jazz. So stay tuned to the channel for all of that. So, as always, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, as always, happy dueling.
What's up, YouTube? Dan here from All Games. Thanks for watching that video. If you liked it, please hit that big thumbs up button in the bottom corner as well. And don't forget to hit the big red subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. And make sure you click that notification bell as well so you know every time one of our new videos goes up. Throughout the whole year of 2019, we're going to have more deck profiles, duels, and of course pack openings for you guys to watch and enjoy the entire year round. So stay tuned for more, and as always, guys, happy dueling.